Welcome to another adventure here with Gator. We are at State Game Land 157 today, and we're in search of a fairly unique place. It's called Stony Garden, and there's not a lot of information about this place online or really anywhere, but what it is it's a boulder field of large rocks, and when you bang on these rocks with a hammer, they make a ringing sound. Now, many people in southeastern Pennsylvania are familiar with Ringing Rocks Park, which is not too far from here, but there's not much information about this boulder field, which is actually a lot larger. There is supposedly a rough trail unmarked that leads to the boulder field, but we're going to see if we can find the legendary Stony Garden on today's episode here with Gator. So let's get on the trail. So this is what it looks like at the beginning of the trail off of Stony Garden Road. Of course, we're going to be looking to find this boulder field, the largest of its kind, and we also will be looking for anything else of interest: wildflowers, animals, maybe some snakes, but we'll see what we see. Now, we are on state game land here in Pennsylvania, and the spring turkey season starts, because I did check, May 2nd, I believe, which is the weekend coming up. We're here in the end of April, but I did wear my orange just in case. That's what you're supposed to do here in the game lands in Pennsylvania. There may be a few people scouting out, or looking around for where they might do their hunting, but this park is also popular with people who like to climb rocks. There's a lot of large rocks and boulders located in this area, which is part of Haycock Mountain at 960 feet, the highest point in Bucks County. Well, you can already see right away we're coming into some very large rocks here. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that I was here back in January in the state game land area in a little bit different, in a different parking area on a different trail, but similar terrain. Looks like we got a lovely little stream here that needs to be crossed. Now, as far as these boulder fields of ringing rocks, as to why they actually ring, that is somewhat up for debate. That is a mystery that hasn't been completely solved. It's believed to be something to do with a frequency and the way that they're placed against each other. But why do some rocks ring and some don't? I don't really know. Maybe you can look it up and find out. I just find it interesting. Looks like we've come across the first of these boulder fields, potato patches, I call them. Definitely want to keep an eye out for snakes. Definitely think this is the type of terrain you're likely to find them in. All right, so as you can see behind me is the potato patch. Now, all told, I'd say it covers an area a little less than the size of a football field. It's hard to get a gauge. It's an irregular shape. And how deep this goes, I really don't know. But these are medium-sized boulders, and I'm not even really sure how they got there. But I did bring my hammer, so we are going to conduct some sound tests. When I went to film that last shot, I walked away from the camera and then I couldn't find it. I can see that happening easily in a place like this. As a matter of fact, they say a lot of people who go missing tend to go missing in places near boulder fields. That's a subject I'm going to touch on at some point in the future, about people who disappear in the woods under mysterious conditions, but I'll save that for another day. All right, guys, it's hammer time. So let's give it a few whacks and let's see if we come up with anything. Almost got a little bit. That's got a ring to it like a bell. Often. Ring. This one rings good. I'm going to show you guys this one right here, because this one's got a real nice ring to it. You know, it's funny, I was trying to look down in these holes to see if I could see how far they go down, and I just happened to look at one of these crevices and I seen a hammer down there. And I did hear running water too, which I thought was interesting. There was water running under here. So it's really kind of hit or miss with these stones. They certainly don't all ring. Some of them do. Sometimes you get a inkling that you think it's going to be a ringer and it's not, and sometimes vice versa. But yeah, it's interesting though. Something different, it's something unique. I gotta say, another thing that's interesting to me is it's really quiet all of a sudden. On the walk in, I heard all kinds of birds and stuff, and you don't hear a sound. It's kind of got like a weird vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some type of energy field here, which with all these rocks here and maybe the vibrations, and I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, but it's weird. So if you look at this place on satellite imaging, you can see this field I'm in right now. But there's actually 3 more that are actually quite larger. They're in that direction. There's no trail, so it's a question of, do I want to do a bushwhack? I might head in that direction for a little bit and see if I can see anything. I'll check the GPS. It's one good thing about being in the, you know, we're not in the remote part of the state, so we got plenty good service. So I could go off trail a little bit. I got plenty of time here. Let's check it out. All right, guys. Well, we are clearly into a bushwhack now. I do have satellite to guide me. I do have the map satellite map. Whoa. But certainly no trail here. All right, I'm in a snake den. That's the second one. There's the third one. I almost stepped on one of them. I think they're black rat snakes. Scared the crap out of me, guys. I really gotta be on alert here now. I was expecting that as a possibility, but whew. First look at the second boulder field. Now this is uncharted territory, guys. I guarantee you nobody comes back here. Maybe some hunters. I'm not even sure why they would, because I don't think a lot of game is going to be back in here in terms of things you would hunt. This feels like an adventure. The damn snakes reminds me of Indiana Jones. Why does it have to be snakes? I hate snakes. Hey look, it may not look like much, a pile of rocks, but this is a pretty unique environment. And it's a real feeling of discovery when you go off the trail and you find something like this. You just don't see stuff like this every day. You can see that this patch is easily 3 to 4 times larger than the other one. Now if you look to where that pine tree is, that's about where we came into this patch here. And as you go this way, you get some trees mixed in, but I can see that there's another patch even beyond this one. Just making my way back now. We've circled around the whole patch here, but something about this place, it just feels very special. The first one was cool, but this one feels like nobody comes here, you know? Feels like it's my own place. Gator's Potato Patch. That's what I'm gonna call it. Gator's Potato Patch. That's six different snakes in this patch here.